one.
Cool. Hi everyone, my name is Alia and I'm from Isaac, and with me is...
Christoph Hermann from UniCredit Bank Austria.
Can you tell us, Christoph, what you do at UniCredit?
Yes, with pleasure. So, as I said, my name is Christoph Hermann. I'm responsible in the bank for the contact center.
Okay.
What does it mean in detail? So basically, we do everything like a common branch is doing it, but only via the remote channels. So
Okay.
you can have exactly whatever you want. Doesn't matter if it's a consumer loan, if it is an investment advice. We do everything remotely. So for the customer, it has the benefit that the customer can stay, let's say, in home office. He can do it on wherever he wants. So it's not dependent on a certain location, and we can do every product that you can get in the branch as well via our remote channels.
That's cool. You said also personal investment, which brings
Yes.
us directly to the topic of today, where we're at the segment Bank Austria Suggests, and we're going to talk about personal investments and financing. I think you saw as well, it was a bit of a trend now in the pandemic where young people were more and more interested into investing.
Yes.
Can you give us a bit of information about investing, what it is, how does it work maybe?
So how it works is quite easy. You open a security account. This is the basis what you need. And then you can do it either with a one-time shot where you say, I want to invest, I don't know, for example, 5,000 euros at once.
Yeah.
Or the way that I prefer is to do it via a fixed saving plan. So you define the saving amount that you want to save every month. So like, let's say, for example, 100 euros. And then every month, 100 euros are taken from your account and are invested in the basic stock market or
Okay.
in a certain product. And this is, in my opinion, the easiest way, because what you need is you don't need to look at it all the time, and it's guaranteed and ensured that you invest on all conditions, no matter if the markets are high or if the markets are low. And with this, you can really save quite a tangible amount of
Then
money.
how am I supposed to put this goal? So for example, I'm a 24-year-old and I'm into investment right now,
Yeah.
and I'm still trying it out. What are the goals that I should set, or how should I think in order to set those goals?
Yeah. So the first thing, which is important from my point of view, it should not be money that you need in a very short time
Yes.
period. So if you know, for example, if you have 5,000 euros available and you need them in 6 months, this is not the right money to invest in the stock market. So the longer you have an investment time frame, the better it is.
Okay.
And therefore, as I said, the saving plan is quite a good topic, because then you know, I don't know, in 10 years there is some goal which I'm saving for, then this is a good time frame. Or, to be honest, I know you're 24 and it's not the thing what you're thinking about, which comes to you first in your mind, but also at a certain stage when you retire. This is also a really good thing to invest money in, because I would not like to depend on the state how my pension is looking like in the future.
So when talking about duration, you would suggest that, for example, now I start investing for the next 40 years in a way.
Yeah, and you can do it also, let's say, in a certain way. You can let's say, distribute the money in a certain way. You can start, I don't know, this 100 euro I take for long-term investment, like for the time where I retire.
Yeah.
This 50 euros I save, I don't know, because I know I need in 5, 6, 7 years a car or something like this, and for these purposes it really makes sense. And you can make several products, like you say, I don't know, on a very good investment product, you invest here 100 euro for this purpose, and for another purpose you invest 50 euros. And this is quite a common approach to save money on a mid or long term.
That is very interesting, because I never properly invested. So my question is, then we agreed that I can start investing whenever, basically.
Yes.
Are there specific trends or market trend that I should watch out for and be like, okay, this is the point where I should start doing it, or it doesn't necessarily matter that much?
Honestly, there is no perfect timing, because no one knows exactly what happens in the future. And it could be that now is the best timing ever, but it could be also that now is the worst timing ever. And therefore, I get again the connection to the thing that I said before. If you start to save money every month, every 2 months, whatever, you're also quite flexible. Then you don't have to care about, is it the wrong timing now or is it the right timing now, because you distribute 100 euros, to be in the example, every month really in the stock market. And
Yes.
this is, from my point of view, there you cannot do something wrong. Because honestly, if you have a certain amount available and it's your basically only amount that you have,
Yeah.
and you invest it right now in the stock market, it could be the best timing, as I said, and the markets are going up. But it could be also that after 6 months the market went down 30%, and then you're getting nervous, and maybe then you sell everything and then you realize your losses. So
Yes.
this could be also a thing, and brings me to the next topic, which is extremely important in this business. You have to be a bit calm as well and relaxed, because the worst thing is that you do if something, let's say, is dropping a bit, or we had also, when you look at the coronavirus, we had drops of, I don't know, 40-50% on the stock market. But if you, let's say, lose your nerves here and sell everything, then you realize the losses. So you have to be a bit calm and think on long-term perspective, because when you look in a long-term perspective, let's say the market overview is quite good.
So if things go like the market becomes a bit worse and the share loses its value a bit, I should not panic and withdraw my money, and then it's more painful than it would be on the long run.
Yes, indeed, this is exactly perfectly described.
Is there any risks that we should be aware of or things to keep in mind when starting investing? Like, is there a risk that it's very foreseeable, but if somebody like me who doesn't necessarily understand very well the investing,
yes,
should keep in mind?
Yes, I would not, let's say, put everything on one card, you say somehow in German. And the better you distribute your money and use a broad, let's say, fund, ETF or whatever you have in mind, the better it is. Because it could be, if you just say, I need to invest or I want to invest 5,000 euros on one single stock, it could be, again, the best stock or also the worst one. And it could be that the company is, I don't know, 3 weeks later bankrupt, and then you would have lost basically everything. But if you would have, let's say, distributed your money really good, distributed on more, let's say, on a broader scope, then this one company would not be that bad in this case.
Sense. And how am I supposed to track it? Like, how am I supposed to track my stock investment? Should I just keep it in mind, or should I more attentively be part of the tracking process?
I think it's a good mixture, and what we recommend as well. So basically, we have, let's say, our mobile banking app. In the mobile banking app, you can check, if you want, on a daily basis your investments, how they are going. But this is too much, I would say, because it drives you crazy. What I would do, I would look it up, I don't know, once a month, every 3 months, however you feel comfortable. And if you need advice, as I said before, my colleagues in the smart banking area, they are experienced, and they advising also customers. So the thing is that you make a checkpoint every year to say, hey, these are my investments, how they develop, are they basically fine in this way, or do you want to change something? And here are my experts from the smart banking team, which could advise you.
That is perfect. Is there anything else you would like to tell any 20-something-year-old who's watching this about investment?
Yes, I would like to give, let's say, 1 or 2 tips. The first tip is, the earlier you start, the better it is. And it's nothing where you say, okay, but when I earn more money, then I start. Because also 20-30 euros a month make sense to invest somehow. And it could be also then that you earn more, then you have also, let's say, to increase these amounts. And what is also very important from my point of view, start the saving plan on the 1st of the month or whenever you receive your salary, because this money basically is gone for your mind. You don't use it anymore, and it's continuously invested. This is the thing. And the last thing what I would like to mention is, don't be nervous if, let's say, the market is dropping by 10, 15, 20%. It's normal, and it's the most common way. And also don't think that you're the smartest guy in the world when the market went down by 20% within 1 week, because it could be that you're just basically lucky.
That is true.
So keep calm, invest, and let the money work for you.
Okay. Don't track it as well closely. I think that is also an important point. Perfect. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you.
Thank you.